This is Musings and Counsel from London Baker Law with Debbie London Baker.
I got to tell you, my in-laws had given to my wife and I a 3-ring binder that they had gotten at an event that they were at when it was coming to estate planning, and they bought one for us as well, and it has all these little sections in it. Now, you could easily do an Excel spreadsheet. The downside to that is trying to be able to find that. So we've got this binder that has all of this information in it that can easily be pulled out and replaced as things. But I got to tell you, one of the things that really threw a red flag up for me was not only to say, hey, I've got these accounts with these dollar amounts in it, but actually putting the account numbers down and passwords for online access so that we could – so in the event that something happens to Mark – my wife could easily get into those accounts to find out, you know, what's in there or at least who to contact. I mean, that's the other thing, branch, you know, locations and contact names,
stuff.
right? It was so eye-opening to me to be able to look at that and go, oh, my, there's a lot more my bride doesn't know. And we've been married for 20-some years, but a lot of that stuff I handle, and there's things she handles that, God forbid, I wouldn't even know.
Exactly.
You know, and so we put all of this into the 3-ring binder. Great idea, right?
Great idea.
And it's also good for hurricane season.
Oh, yeah, you just take it with you.
Because here in Florida, now they don't have hurricanes out west where my in-laws live, but for us, this is great because it's got all of that stuff in one spot. I'm an Excel spreadsheet guy, but I love the binder because I think the binder, it allows us to be able to look at it, easily find it, and
it's all in one place.
All in one place.
And you know, the thing you mentioned is the thing that people don't do is the account numbers and who to contact. And when I work with my clients, I give them a binder that has all their documents, but I'm going to start having a section for all that other information. And something I've seen is people who are doing everything online. I pay all my bills online.
Yeah, sure, me too.
Right? Well,
same thing.
That's really problematic because if nobody knows how to get in there, and I'm actually thinking if something happens to me, my husband's a complete loss because he won't even turn on the computer.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm actually thinking of going back to paper statements so he could find.
At least has them.
But I do have a sheet that lists where the accounts are, what the numbers are, what the account numbers are, passwords, and
And I think, you know, even taking it a step further, what you just prompt me to think of this is how about printing off the most recent, even if it's only, you know, January, you print off every January a most recent account summary. So if you've got a mortgage, it shows how much, where you're at, what all that information is. And so that, because I mean, honestly, like if a spouse passes, they may not know what the balance on the account is. That's debt, you know, the debt it is due and those kinds of things. Gosh, this is a lot of good stuff.
This has been Musings and Counsel from London Baker Law. Learn more at londonbakerlaw.com. Thanks for listening.